I work with Living Edge, which is it's a non-profit. It's under the it's under the Anglican network in Canada. And what we do is we have about 10 sites throughout the city of Victoria that we provide food to. Organizations like the Family Center at the university, and then most of them are other churches, not all Anglican. The organization or the church itself runs the operation. We train them how to do it effectively initially. And then we provide the food for them. So then what we do is we go and get food from various suppliers, and we take the food back to a central point. We then sort the food and give a variety of mainly fruit and vegetables and fresh produce. A lot of it is immigrant people, a lot of it is the working poor, a lot of it are people who are on disability. We've done lots of surveys to find out, who attends us. One of the gentlemen came to one of the centers or one of the neighborhood markets, and he was from Syria, and he had lost some children there. They had died during the war there, and he came and he had immigrated over and was struggling to get settled, and with his family was struggling to make a new life here. And so he came to me one day, and he was just crying, and he came and kissed me on both cheeks, right, and was just so grateful that that there was this food that was still healthy and good food available for them. And if he had, he could come to one, or he could go to all, he could go to more than one if he wanted to, if he needed more food for his family. Like if one passing wasn't enough, then he could maybe go somewhere else as well, to one of our other ones. But he was doing okay, and he was managing to feed his family mostly on what he was getting from our markets, and that was huge for me, right? Is that's when it hits home, is you realize that number one is he's actually not a Christian guy. So that's amazing, because we get so boxed in how we want to do things as a church. So he was somebody I wouldn't have maybe run into in a church setting if I'd just been staying in the church. He was of a different nationality. He was of a different religion, and we connected on such a deep level, right? And so even now I still see him, because his kids go to school near where my kids go to school. So we still see each other and greet each other and things like that. So I think the best way to look at it is like a relationship. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you understand their love language, and you can meet that need of their love language, you can help fulfill, or they can be fulfilled in a lot shorter time than you meeting the wrong love language, right? So you can spend days doing things in the wrong love language, and the other person won't receive it because it doesn't impact their life. And I find as a church, what we do is we like to determine what our area needs. Like we go there and we say, well, we're the church, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And we like to say, well, this is the best for this area, without ever finding out what is the love language, what is the need of the area or the community that we're in. And it might be different in depending what area you're in, or it might be slightly different. So you need to research first and find out what is the area the community that you're going to be reaching, what is the need there, or how, if you're going to just, let's say it's going to be specifically a food ministry, or a ministry built around food, how best can you do it? Some places could get offended if you do it a different way, right? So you need to understand that. But then if you find that, and you can get other church, you can get people alongside you to then meet that need. That's the answer.